I think we're live. Okay, it is Monday. It's WriterSanctuary. I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary. I also put out a video just a couple hours ago. Wanted to try to get it out earlier, but it is what it is. Anyway, it is Monday, and we're going to be trying something new today. YouTube added a new feature. So I'm going to set a goal to make a super chat more fun with a goal. Set a goal to engage with your audience in a new way. Once you reach your goal, celebrate with your community. So I'm going to set something kind of goofy. I have, if we can get 5 super chats at $5 a piece inside the next 2 hours, I'll run a special Wednesday Q&A stream. I don't expect anybody to actually pay. It's just I wanted to test out the new feature. So we're going to start goal. Oh, okay. Hey. So I've never done this before. How about chat? And there. All right, so I don't know what that is. Hello, Jennifer with all the hearts. If I click on it, what does it do? Oh, click on it. It says goal ends in 1 hour, 59 minutes, 35 seconds. And I can start another goal. But we're not going to. Oh. Sweet. Okay, so I don't know, I guess that's something fun to try. So yeah. 25 bucks. That's what my time is worth. I think Sam's the only one who's ever actually put in a super chat, so anyway, we're gonna be talking about Monday being a Monday. Here's one of the the last few Mondays have been like the worst Mondays that ever Mondayed. So number 1 goal. Yeah. So anywho, that's what I don't know what it looks like on your guys' end. I've never seen it before, so this is something new. I guess if you click on the goal little target here, it tells you what it is. Cool. Oh yeah. Anywho, so yep, we're going to talk about Monday's sucking, and I kind of already covered a little bit of it in this morning's or today's video about worried if I'm going to actually be attending school or not. You are a pain in my butt. Oh, and then I'm hopefully going to do a video tomorrow that'll be scheduled for Wednesday. So we'll have to see how all that goes. Things have just been kind of squiffy the last couple of months. There's like this little teeny gnat on the side. She won't let me brush out. It's your hair. Yeah. Nothing special. Anyway, what is that? Now you're just putting weird shit in the chat. Looks like a dragon goat and a duck doing a. Is that the one of those dabs? That's yeah. New stickers. New stickers. See, now if you're a YouTube member, I have 4 specifically for members. Of course, I'm going to add more eventually. I don't see new stickers. Is that engage with your audience? Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I can't find, I don't see new stickers. I just see the old ones. Of course, I don't know how to, I can't expand. You know, out of all the crap that YouTube adds to YouTube, a wider view of the chat would be fucking phenomenal. Let's add a bunch of stuff that nobody asked for and ignore the shit that's broke. God, you're just like Google. Someone's battery died. Anyway, is that a cat in the box? All right. Anyway, Anywho, let's see. This morning we spent quite a bit of time figuring out that my financial aid probably isn't going to drop until Friday, maybe. I still have no idea what books I'm supposed to get. Don't have a syllabus. Starts next Monday. So, yay. Good times. I don't even know if, like, I haven't even checked to see, because mine was a to be determined for my online course. I know Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm on campus for English comp, but like I have no idea about the online thing. I don't even, let's see if it's updated. Probably not. The rate things are going today. Okay, so let's see if I can figure out how to get to my shit here. Oh look, I still owe $3,200. Where is class schedule? English comp. Okay, storytelling. To be announced. Wow. We're on the ball, aren't we? You know, I don't know if this is common for colleges to wait until the very last fucking minute, but I'm not that kind of person. I like to know shit in advance. That way I can prepare. So maybe this is by design. I don't know. So I still have no idea anything about my online class. And I have no syllabus. So I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I even looked at my Canvas for a while though. Shit. I don't know how to get to my Canvas. Can I get from the portal? Student portal? Oh. Okay. Wait, what was this? Oh, there it is. Yeah, quick links. There we go. Huzzah. Oh, look, just the online orientation. Woo. That's it. Wow. Overachievers there. Oh, fuck's sakes. Yeah, mine aren't orange. Mine are blue. I wonder if that makes a difference. I don't know what that means. I'm going to be in person on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but that's it. That's all I know. Nothing more. Love to be kept in the dark. Good times. How's your Monday? I know how Jen's Monday went. I think we just need to vent. That's the whole image on the thumbnail. I like ocean stuff, and that was a venting ocean. Anyway, so yeah, Monday with Monday sauce. Yep, I concur. It was definitely a Monday. You know, I used to say that I used to love Mondays because it gives me a chance to set the tone for the week, set the rhythm. You know, because you like first day on Monday, how your Monday goes. Well, for me anyway. Essentially lays the groundwork for how the rest of the week goes. So I try to make Monday a good positive experience. That didn't happen. That hasn't happened for quite a while. It's just been one Monday after another. I forgot what a Tuesday was like. So, but yeah, so I used to love Mondays. But the universe is showing me why I shouldn't. I don't know. I still have still positive about Mondays. Just the last few kind of sucked. But let's see. So let's instead of let's vent our Monday frustrations first, get them out of the way, and then let's focus on good things that happened today. I can't think of any. Well, I got the video up, so I guess that's a positive thing. Yeah, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. Pretty sure my initial email I wrote today set the tone. Yeah, I had to have Jen erase the last couple of sentences there because it was strongly worded. Anyway, so I'm trying really hard to think of positive things for this Monday. God, the last few Mondays have just been like the Monday before last was the Mondayed, or what? How'd we word it? The worst Monday that ever Mondayed. And then last Monday was pretty close. And then this Monday kind of sucked. So I don't know. You know, it is what it is, I guess. So I'm going to try to still set a positive tone for the rest of the week. Would like to get some more stuff done, especially tomorrow. Would like to do more videos, especially after my video today. I would love to get YouTube channel to a point where it can afford my tuition. So I did the math for my tuition that I need to cover. And I need an extra, I was wrong. I need an extra $28 a day. Not 8. I thought it was going to be 8 something. I can't remember how I got to that number. Oh, because there's only $4.24 per credit hour. But I didn't take into consideration that each class is 3 credit hours. So, live and learn. I don't know how the hell I'm going to come up with that. So, the most Monday to ever Monday with Monday sauce. Yep, with a Monday cherry on top. Good thing you got a second job. Yeah, well, is it though? Because even if, let me see, even if I put all that extra cash into school, where the hell's my calculator? There you are. Bam. Okay, so 225, 72. Oh, no. 18, 81 times. Bam. Oops. Minus 80, I think is what it was. Okay, so 20.25. All right, so I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, okay. So I need 322.38. Oh, okay. So if I put everything in the second job into the bank, I should be able to pay my tuition for next spring. Doesn't help me right now. In fact, I have until September 5th to decide on whether I was going to keep the course or not. Good times. Anywho, I don't know what else. I was hoping to get more interaction here. What kind of positive things can we think of? Got the video. Oh, kind of fixed the basement faucets. Jen did a good job with that. So now people can use the downstairs bathroom. Sweet. That's positive. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. I guess a big part of it is because you have so many things that just keep piling on, and sometimes you feel overwhelmed. And that's all I can think about is all the negative stuff. And it wears you down. Like me. Right now I've got a little bit of a stress headache going on, like I normally do. Again, that a big part of that is because I like to have things set up and planned ahead of time, and waiting until the very, very last freaking minute before school starts is horseshit. And it's going to stress me out all week, I think. And because I'm going in next week unprepared, and I hate going into things unprepared. And so you get all that stuff that keeps piling on, and it gets really hard to identify some of the nice things that happen throughout the day, positive things. That's why I try to hold on to those positive things, like the faucets getting fixed, or what did I say earlier? Let's see, the faucets. Oh, the video. I got a video up. For me, that's positive. So, hey Neil, how's it going? Oh no to the headache. Yeah, it's getting there. But it's like you get to a certain point and you start, everything else is washing out the good stuff, and it gets really difficult sometimes. So when you have those positive moments, you got to hold on to them. And Neo says, I'm on team appeals suck. Grandpa got a case manager. Was that today? That's positive. Hopefully he uses it. Yeah, Jen, Neo had to do appeals as well. I don't know if you watched the video today, Jen. But yeah, so when things go rotten, yeah, you just gotta try to hold on to those positive moments, because they're there. And sometimes it gets hard, it gets difficult to see them and remember them sometimes, especially when things keep getting dropped on top of you and you start suffocating. It's almost like getting sucked into quicksand. The more you try to fight it, the deeper you go. But those positive moments act kind of like ropes, vines, whatever, to help pull you out of that crap. Sometimes it's hard, but it's worthwhile, because you don't want to live a life being melancholy or always down. Positive things happen to positive people. It's not that the universe throws positiveness, awesome things your way because you're happy and positive and you're not manifesting good shit to happen. Positive things happen to positive people because positive people are more susceptible to seeing the positive things. If you're always negative, that's all you're going to see. I know quite a few people that are like that, where they focus intensely on negative things, and that's all they're going to expect. It's always going to be bad. Don't look for it. Quit. That's why it's better to be positive, because then you're more susceptible to seeing the positive shit as it comes along. I was mad as hell. Yeah, she was. She was so mad, she was punching herself and beat the fuck out of a pillow. It's important to not focus on the negative. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I know somebody specifically. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but I know somebody specifically who constantly focuses on the negative shit and rarely ever sees positive in anything. And he's getting better now, but there's times where I just want to backhand him. So, what am I drinking? I am drinking Dr. Pepper and crack and rum. Not bad. Probably would be better with Coke, but Dr. Pepper is not bad. It's important to know there are times when it's okay to feel impacted negatively too. Yeah, I know too somebody. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's okay to feel impacted negatively. It gives you a chance to overcome adversity. But when you start dwelling too much on it, then there's people that will get stuck in that cycle, and instead of seeing anything positive, they'll just keep getting sucked into that whole negative impact and focus on it for days, weeks, months, years. Next thing you know, they're throwing up things that happened in their teenage years, even though it's shit that happened over 10 years ago. Move on. But that's what happens when you don't see the positive. And so focusing on more positive things is much better. At least it is in my opinion. My experience. I'm 49, so I've had lots of time, lots of experiences. I'm old. Sure, but toxic positivity is a problem too. I know we've talked about toxic positivity before, but I don't know, I just haven't seen it. So are you talking about those people that I'm trying to think of a good example. I don't know, would you call, what's his name? Exercise dude. Richard Simmons. Would you call him toxic positivity? He was positive all the time. My mom's a great example. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. And for God's sakes, don't look in the mirror and try to cure cancer. It just doesn't work that way. Now, like, I'm still a firm believer in the mind as a powerful tool, and it can help you do a lot of things and overcome a lot of shit physically. But trying to talk yourself into getting rid of something like cancer, or maybe have a growth on your pituitary gland, it doesn't work. So, or those people that manifest positivity. There's another one that drives me nuts. I'm sure that it might work for some people. Essentially, you're psyching yourself out, though. Just because you wish for something repeatedly over and over, and fully believe in it, doesn't mean it's going to happen. Otherwise, the Powerball wouldn't be to $500 million right now. I don't know. The whole manifesting thing, I just couldn't get behind. So I'm a realist. See, every time you're up here, you cover me in hair. Such a pain in the ass. Anywho, so what kind of Monday has everybody else had? I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's not all that bad. I still have a roof over my head. I'm still able to do my show. I would love to have a new camera, but that's going to be a while down the road. Running out of liquor. That's a negative. But no, positivity. I have a roof over my head. I still have 2 jobs that pay well. Well, enough to pay for shit. I wouldn't necessarily call it a well-paying job. Minimum wage. Minimum wage here in Denver, though, is $18.81. So it's better than 7.25, I guess. What else we got? Oh, my plants are doing great. My sunflowers are blooming. My cats are all alive for the moment. And everybody in the house is breathing still. So those are all bonuses, all good things. So try to. It's okay to vent. It's okay to vent to release that the negative shit that you went through. Some people are a little bit more explosive with their venting than others. But being able to remember that there is good things that are going on, even if they're small. Like I still have glasses. I've gone through a whole chunk of my life without having glasses, and it sucked ass. I'm able to go upstairs and grab something to eat. There's a good one. There's all kinds of the small things that are that we all take for granted a lot of times. Wait a minute. 2 jobs? Yes, I am a freelance writer, and right now I'm also a home care provider. I think that's what I think that's what it's called. So, yeah, I make an extra $1,000 a month now. Woo! Actually, the $1,000 a month is quite helpful. I only need like the extra $300 a month to pay for everything without sweating it. So I'm doing the whole getting an extra $1,000 is very, very, very helpful. In fact, I can start doing like double payments to my credit card. That'd be great. There's another bonus. My credit report isn't 480 anymore. It was like 10 years ago. We went to go rent a car. Can't remember what car rental it was, but they ran a credit report. It's at 480. Oops. So now I'm back up. I'm back up to 600 now, even though I have one derogatory remark on it, which pisses me off. But I have a 100% pay rate, and I pride myself on keeping that there. So that's a positive. Olive, hi, just arrived. How's it going? Hope to get some words down tonight. It's been a couple of months since I last did any writing, so just trying to get refreshed on everything just now. Well, hello, Olive. That's awesome. Well, I'm hoping to get more work into my book this week so I can get it published soon. Shadows of Atlantic City is on the verge of being done. We have a September 6th goal of getting it published. So I'm still going to try to work towards that. But yeah, do some writing. Let's see, Neo, okay, getting paid for it. I know a neighbor who does that with his mother. Yeah. We were trying to rent a car in Sterling at Hertz. Oh, it's at Hertz. That's where it was. Okay, yeah. Apparently, if your credit report is 480, Hertz won't rent you a car. Wow. Maybe they think I was going to hawk it, and part it out, and take it to a shop. Yeah, a chop shop. I don't know. Who knows anymore? What? I don't know what that is. It's blue. It looks like a sad ghost. Well, tell me if I hover it. No. All right. No idea what that is. It's an emoji. But yeah. So, what else has everybody got going on for a Monday? Let's vent. Let's do some venting. I know Jen already vented. I rented a car through Turo. No idea who that is. What is Turo? Turo? Nah, no idea. I'd rather just don't want it. Well, I guess when you travel, I guess. I can't remember why we needed to rent a car. Were we going somewhere? I can't remember. That was more than a decade ago. Oh. So yeah, that's good or bad. How was your Monday? Let's vent. Let's vent or celebrate. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Because sometimes it's good. I have fried potatoes. Okay. I'm did you did I have fried potatoes in there still? Son of a bitch. I would have ate them. French fries. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead. They're portioned out. They're in baggies in the big freezer. I rented a car through Turo. It's like a car rental Uber. Oh, I use Turo all the time when we travel. Never heard of it. I don't travel though, so that's probably why. It's like a car rental Uber. So kind of like what's that one? Where it's like a vending machine for cars. I've only seen one. There's in LA. Can't remember the name of it. Rented out my Kia out with Turo. Oh, okay. Now I remember that. Okay, that's the yeah. I remember when he did that. All right, I didn't know that's what that was. I didn't know that was Turo. All right, good to know. Fuck the what is the name of it? Don't bug me. Car vending machine. Oops. Carvana. There it is. Okay. Carvana. I've only seen. There's one in Denver. Oh look, it's got 2.8 stars. You don't say. Anyway, but yeah. So, am I the only one who had a? Is me and Jen the only one that had a bad Monday? Everybody else's Mondays were good. All right, that's awesome. I've had an all right day today. Fairly busy work wise, but I hung out with my brother a bit, and that was nice. Well, that's awesome, Olive. Unfortunately, I don't have any family here. Just everybody in the house. I've gotten back on track with making money online. Now I have to juggle reading a lot this week. Shadows of Atlantic City and reading other stuff. On Monday was stupid busy. Yeah, if everybody can, those who are beta reading Shadows of Atlantic City, if you can have it done this week, that'd be great. I'm gonna start working on it. So, remember we're aiming for September 6th. September 6th, publish, and we're gonna have a party. It's a Saturday, so we're gonna do a live stream. There's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope. Monday was super busy. Same deal. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you can still have a good or bad stupid busy. I don't know. Was that good? Bad? You're missing the point of tonight. Yo, it was my fault. I should have picked a better topic, I guess. I think what it was that I needed to vent, which I did at the very beginning. So it's probably therapeutic for me. That's one of the reasons why I like doing live streams. It's not that it's it's essentially the only time I ever get to socialize, and I love hanging out with people. I love hanging out with you guys and having a conversation. So it's sometimes it's therapeutic, being able to get things off my chest, and so it happens. Yeah, I think I needed what I needed to say at the very beginning about having everything pile on and then being able to essentially shovel yourself out. Yeah. Anywho, so let's talk about positivity. What are we going to be working on that's positive this week? Let's do that. Let's switch it up. Positive. Working on shows at Atlantic City. Getting more videos out. Working on my blog. Getting some stuff done for my client. And crossing my fingers and hoping for the best when it comes to my school. What? God, she's clawing up the damn Zaz. I came here to bitch and moan and chew bubblegum. There we go. Okay, Chris, give us some negativity. Let's bitch and moan. I've actually covered quite a bit already. No, that's not quite right. Hold on. Bitch and moan and drink. That's, alcohol. Cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Yeah, I've got a lot of positivity that I'm looking forward. Jesus Christ, Max. A lot of positivity that I'm looking forward to. So, like I said in the video, I'm worried that if I don't get my financial aid, then I'll have to drop. But that's not going to stop me from doing what I'd love to do. Like I would love to learn more. That's why I'm trying to get my bachelor's degree, master's, and eventually a PhD. But it's still not going to stop me. I'm still going to keep doing what I do. I love doing the videos. I love doing the blog. Love writing books. Love learning. So I might just take some more master classes for the shits and giggles of it, and keep growing, I guess. I'm not going to let. I would love to have a degree on my wall, but it's not necessary because I am doing what I want to do with my life. So like I said at the very beginning when I started exploring going to college was at this point it's bragging rights. I'm doing what I want to do, so I'm all out of bubblegum. The SNU you have until the third week for financial aid to come through. That's isn't the case with CSU. Yeah, I think so September 5th. So when is that? 1, 2, yeah, 3 weeks. It's the same with CU. So September 5th, I'd have to drop the courses. Otherwise, I have to pay. So, secure housing, food, and books. Well, guys. Most universities require a disbursement within the week before school. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I wouldn't. It's not just the disbursement either. I would like to know the fucking syllabus. What am I going to be studying? So I haven't even got that. And the online course is still to be announced. I'm like, okay, do we just fuck off the first week or what? Man, I don't know. I can kind of be somewhat sympathetic though, because with all the cuts that have been going on, I bet they're probably incredibly understaffed right now. And so when you have thousands of students trying to register and go to class, you create one hell of a backlog. So, but man, at least the instructors or professors or whoever the hell's doing it can send the fucking syllabus or even announce when you want me to be there on Monday. I like being prepared. I like having a schedule. I like knowing this is what I'll be studying. This is the books I'll need. Sometimes I'll even read ahead of time, like with at Westwood. Of course, back then they didn't have the cuts and all that we're facing now. But I mean, back then I had all my shit 2 weeks in advance. So I always had my books, and the art history one, I was a chapter ahead before the class even started. I was very interested in it. So with the online course, they're waiting to see if enough students are enrolled. Probably, maybe. It says now there's a waiting list for it, so they've probably got plenty. I don't know. I don't know. It's really disappointing though. I hate stressing about it. I hate not knowing for sure. So, but weeks before this, I am sure students were asking about financial aid just to be sure and ahead. Oh yeah, that's the office started or opened at 8:30 this morning, and Jen was calling every minute on the minute. She wanted to be one of the first ones, and she still had to wait because there was a queue at 8:30, which meant a lot of people didn't get their financial aid packets. So, and when I was talking with the guy, it sounded like he was in a call center. I mean, he's not. He's here in Denver, but the amount of commotion that's going on behind him, it sounds like a lot of people kind of got lost in the paperwork. So, good times. Chris says, reminds me of when I tried to go back to college a few years back. Financial aid got delayed. Classes started and I had no books. By the time financial aid came in, I was way behind and never caught up. Yep, that's crappy. Like I guess I can look up what books I need for the class by the number if I go down to the bookstore and then buy them off not Amazon. We found out today that buying your books from Barnes & Noble is a hell of a lot cheaper than Amazon. And you can actually get them shipped to you. Long story. But Amazon was kind of screwing us. So I had to pay for books out of pocket when the money didn't hit. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I get my first paycheck from the second job on the 22nd. So I think that's 2 weeks in. No, that's next Friday. Sweet. So, I guess worst case scenario, I can buy my books then, pay them out of pocket. That's what I'm doing now and ordering online. Yeah, Jen bought them from Barnes and Noble because like the ebook version for one of the books on Amazon was like $32. I've never seen an ebook for $32, except from those people that want to squeeze every dime. That was just ridiculous. So I told her, hit up Barnes and Noble. Sure shit. Voila. So I'm going to be promoting Barnes & Noble as much as possible. I got my account fixed, so now I want to start uploading my books. And maybe I'll just start using the Barnes & Noble link instead of the Amazon link. I don't know. We'll see. But the point, let's see, the moral of the story is shit happens. So we're just screwed lightly. But we're not focusing on negative. Remember, we decided to change up the gears here. We're going to be thinking of positive stuff. So that would have been the case for new $30 books, sometimes even with Amazon. Yeah, I bet my books are probably more expensive too. Back in the day, it was about $30 for if I remember right, 20 some odd years ago. I can't remember exactly though. I know I spent $400 on my art supplies. I can't remember anything much after that. I'm old. It was a long time ago. A galaxy far, far away. Anyway, what kind of positivity are we bringing to this week? I'm going to be doing what I say I was going to do. Videos, finish up my next book, get ready for the 6th. We'll have a party on that Saturday, live stream it. What else was going on? I can't remember. Is your degree with a creative writing concentration? Yes, I'll be working on a creative writing. It will be creative writing is I think my major, and then I'm debating on doing 2. So it'll be English and anthropology, because there's a lot of anthropology classes at CU that I really, really want to take. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's gonna cost me a little bit, and it'll probably take me a little longer to graduate. But I think it'd be kind of cool to have 2 majors. I want to take all the anthropology classes that they have, because all of them, reading the description of all of them is like, oh yeah, right up my alley. And the anthropology classes, I'm sure, will provide a slew of story ideas for my books. So I'm positive that tomorrow isn't Monday. I don't know. It could be the most Monday Tuesday that ever happened. And never assume, because life will show you just how Monday that Tuesday can get. All right. Anyway, what else? With the new job, I might be able to buy my camera sooner so that I don't have to keep using this webcam. That'd be awesome. There's a lot of fun things I want to do with a camera, a real camera. So I don't know. We'll have to I'll have to see, because the one I want is like $800, $900, $800, something like that. So, second Monday is not like second breakfast. No, doesn't taste nearly as good. Yeah. So anywho, excuse me. Let me. What else we got going on? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we can be positive about. I'm excited for the book. We're gonna do videos, blog posts. Oh, look at that. Fuck. I just got a Slack from a client asking me if I got something done today, which I did not. So, yay. And here comes more messages. Good times. It is almost 8 o'clock. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't notice them. Can't do that. Well, on the bright side today, my job cut my hours back from 40 to 32. So there's that. Well, is that good? Yay, less money. um, I don't know if you really call that a good thing. But, no, I don't know, because it depends. If your job's like mine, cutting hours back would mean. Also interview for a second job yesterday, but the interviewer's response at the end felt meh. So there's also that. Yeah, there's sometimes when you're at an interview, you can tell at the end whether they're gonna call you back or not. Moving on. Well, good luck to you anyway, Chris. I hope things work out for you. If you hate the job, that's great. If you need the money, that sucks. Right? That's what I'm saying. Depends on the situation. Let's see. I can't think of anything else that's we can be positive about this. But come on, let's get some positivity going. Maybe I should start doing a Monday motivation thing and come in with a hyper attitude. Of course, I would also have to I'd have to bring more energy to the table, and I'm old. I don't think I can do that. So, yeah, I need the money. So, margarita number 5. There you go. It's all right, Chris. I wish there was something I could do for you. Wave a magic wand to help you out. That'd be awesome. Unfortunately, that's not how life works. I'm not Doctor Strange. I'm sorry to say. Wait, isn't that what the cards are for? Oh yeah, the cards were supposed to be. They're supposed to be positive aspiration. So, and so in a couple of minutes we'll be reading the next one. And I'm gonna try to get into the habit of writing them. Like I keep forgetting, it's still sitting on my keyboard. So I'm gonna try to get into the habit of adding them to the community tab tonight and scheduling them for tomorrow morning. So that way I don't ever forget. But it also depends on how much I've been drinking. So maybe do a little dance, sacrifice a goat or something. Anything helps. Well, I don't have any goats, but I'll sacrifice, or I'll sacrifice a dance. How's that? Goats are more rare at my work. Goats are more rare than me doing a dance. No, I think the dance is more rare than that. I ain't no dance. Let's see. How can we like I'm the only one who vented. So I don't know. There's times where I come up with a topic and I think, this might be helpful for somebody. And then it's not. So falls flat. Not every show is gonna be a winner. So we'll try something next time. I do have an author next Monday, though. Hopefully, there was supposed to be Michael Colon was alone was supposed to be on tonight, but he had some personal issues to take care of, and as soon as he gets those taken care of, then we'll get him rescheduled. So next Monday is nobody. But on the 25th, I have Gregory Stout will be on the show. And then on September 8th, we'll have R.R. Harrow. And the 22nd will probably be Michael Cologne if he's got his things fixed and situated. So next Monday, I will have a much better topic, something more interactive. But yeah, so we won't have an author until Gregory Stout on the 25th. Maybe we aren't little bitches. Goats are harder to find for a Zuck price than chickens. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think. Neighbors behind me have chickens. Maybe we should do some voodoo. Snack. I scare the shit out of their chickens the other day. Their kids have a habit of kicking their balls and stuff over the fence. And so I'm out back cleaning up the yard, and I threw one of their balls back. I didn't realize the chickens were right there. It landed right into a bunch of them, and they just scattered. I could see them through the fence. Scared the shit out of all the chickens. It was awesome. I see Neil over here seriously thinking the goat joke. Overthinking. I'll write this week's card from the last post on the community tab. Yeah, because now I guess you guys have you can do some community stuff, I guess. I don't know. I don't use YouTube on mobile, so I don't know, but I guess there's new ways to use a community tab. I'm in Texas. I have neighbors who have chickens. Don't have to be from Texas. I'm in Colorado. I'm in Denver, and there's people behind me with chickens. I don't know, because I thought the other ones had chickens too that were like down the next door neighbor. No, they have dogs. The ones after them, I think, have chickens too. Wait, we can do community stuff? I thought so. I think on the mobile app, YouTube expanded what the community tab can do. I think, unless maybe it's just rolled out to a certain few. But you're supposed to be able to like post and share and whatnot. So I don't know. I don't use them on mobile. So when I lived in Hawaii, I woke up to them damn chickens every single morning. My house is brick with thick walls and thick windows. I don't hear shit. So maybe chickens are more relaxed from the smoke. Mellow chicks. Call them mellow yellow. Quite right. Anyway, does anybody else have any positivity we can share for the week? I'm positive. I'm gonna work on my book, work on the blog, work on the YouTube channel. I would love to make enough money to where I can retire from freelancing altogether. That'd be great. But until then, I have a mortgage to pay. I'm not sure what the videos are going to be like for the next little while. Probably pulling topics out of my ass, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm sorry I didn't get to do a Friday live stream for the members. Things just kind of fell apart at the last minute. It's just last week was horrible, but this week should be much better. So we should have members should have the Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday live streams, or Tuesday and Thursday video, and then the Friday live stream. So I don't foresee anything happening between now and then, but you never know, because my life is chaotic as shit. Anyway, let's end this on a high note. Let's be positive. I'm I'm feeling good about this week. We're going to do some great things. We're going to get my book done. We're going to get published on the 6th. I'm going to manifest my financial aid dropping tomorrow. After I just said I don't believe in it. Oh, I didn't buy a lottery ticket. Son of a bitch. It's up to like $504 million. Powerball. Yep, it's going to be drawn inside the next hour and 3 minutes. So someone's going to win it. 501 million. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of fireball. Well, not going to happen. Yes, getting high. What? Did I miss something? Is Neil getting high? It's Colorado. Well, you're in Texas, so just go down the street. Okay. Let's what are we doing? Let's end on a good high note. A positive foot. Let's start the week with a positive mindset, shall we? Work on the books, blogs, videos, manifesting my financial aid. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So you said end on a high note. So you take a hit of your blunt and then me. There's a positive dude. Maybe screw the beta feedback or put a firm deadline like by Sunday night at midnight. And then just finish and publish that bad boy. Yeah, that's I'm going to be working on it this week. There's a couple of scenes I wanted to add anyway, and so I'll be working on it this week. So I don't know. There's a few things I would like feedback on, just to make sure it makes sense. But I don't know. That's what I did with Kingmaker. I don't think anybody ever finished Kingmaker beta either. I just went ahead and wrote it and finished it. So green note. Nice, Neo. Yeah, that's don't rely on us slackers, right? I'm going to be working on it this week. My goal is to have it done. So I also want to print out. I need to do a test print of the book cover to make sure it's not too dark. I think it's going to be, so I'm going to have to lighten it up anyway. And so what do we got? We have just under 4 weeks to go. So if I get it done this week, next week, if I can get it scheduled to publish on September 6th and get it done the next couple of weeks, that'd be great. So, I don't know. Oh, then I can finish Fury. I would love to finish Fury. I'm only 20,000 words away from finishing it. Ish. That's an estimation. I'm already at 90,000 plus, but I think it's going to be another 20,000 to finish it. And I really liked Fury. So I'm hoping there's not too much in that. That one I will have to wait for beta readers to go through because there's a lot going on and I want to make sure that nobody gets lost. Because Fury is much more involved than Kingmaker was. So there's quite a bit in it. I got into chapter 5 when I was bedridden for 3 weeks. Yep. Just funny coming from people who I know can read 2 or 3 books a day. Anywho, it's all good. All right, let's I guess we can wrap this up here. Last week's daily affirmation was, there is an original story inside of me that only I can tell. It demands the devotion of my words. Today I will tell it to the best of my ability. I do that every day. Well, I try to anyway. Okay, what do we got? It's a different kind of reading. Well, if you read it, miss asleep on the chair. Thought I missed that or what? Let's see. I read Shadows last summer, but never did the feedback. Yeah, I forgot it. Now I have no time. So womp womp. It's all right, Chris. No worries. When he said he read Shadows last summer, it just makes me feel bad because it should have been done last year. Reading to edit and deep dive and notice. Well, so. Okay. This week's daily affirmation is I write because of. Whoops. I write because the pain of not writing far exceeds the fear of writing. My hunger for this is only satisfied once my hands hit the keys or my pen slides across the paper. It's time to slay these hunger pains. Okay. I don't usually have that problem. My problem is usually time related. I never have enough time for all the shit that I want to do. And like when I sit down to write my books, I write my books. I never suffer from writer's block. I know the flow is awesome. My issue is time. And time is the fire on which we burn. Gonna have to read that one again for me, this time with more sarcasm, please. I write because the pain of not writing far exceeds the fear of writing. My hunger for this is only satisfied once my hands hit the keys or my pen slides across the paper. It's time to slay these hunger pains. Whatever. No, I get what they're trying to say. But yeah, I don't ever have hunger pains from not writing. Actually, I do. I get frustrated when I don't have time to write. And like I really want to get back into Fury. I really want to finish 7. So I get frustrated, but I don't have like I don't fear my writing. I think that's one of the biggest things I disagree with on that. I back in the day I did, but now I don't. I'm so horny right now. Sounds like a new kink. Margarita number 6. Okay. I am soaking right now. Love Deadpool Wolverine. Shit. This is gonna fucking hurt. All right. I guess we can wrap things up then. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I guess I was the only one that needed to vent. So I guess it is what it is. I'll come up with a better topic for next week since I don't have an author. Don't forget that Financial Tale and Kingmaker are both on Amazon and hopefully on Barnes & Noble this week. That'd be great. I am going to try doing a little bit more with marketing this week if I get a moment on Wednesday. I've got some videos coming up, and I will be at Prost Brewing here in, I think it's in Thornton in Colorado on August 24th for another book signing. I want to live stream from that one as well. And then I also will be at the Stanley Marketplace on October 3rd in Aurora, Colorado. And if you're in the Denver metro area, feel free to stop by and get yourself a signed book or just to hang out and shoot the breeze. Let's see. Hang in there, Michael. Tomorrow's a new day, brother. Just do your shit and never mind people's dramas. Let them handle their shit and you handle yours. I try, but the people that I need to handle their shit pay my mortgage. So don't have much of a choice. Gotta keep the house over my head. But yeah. So let's try to keep even though your Monday might have got shot to shit, try to look on the more positive things of life. You're still breathing. You're still hanging out with a really cool guy on YouTube. And Shadows of Atlantic City should be out soon. And once it does, I'll be doing some giveaways. And yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff coming up for Writer Sanctuary in the very near future. So try to view the more positive things throughout the week. Don't get stuck in the negative frame of mind. Even the silly little things that you take for granted can work wonders if you sit down and look at them. So, yeah, try to be positive. Vent if you have to. But once you're done venting, settle. Like at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know how to take that. Anyway, have a good week, and I'll see you. Sam and I will be on tomorrow night on Crossing Colorado, and if you are a member of the channel, I will be doing a live stream this Friday, I promise, and the 2 videos Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm gonna try to plan out some cool, fun member stuff. If you're curious about joining the channel, click on the join button below, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Be positive. We got this. Never give up. Never surrender.